So welcome everybody. My name is Selene Kapila and I am the founder of ENSELE. It is a center for natural healing and everything we do is all natural, non-invasive, and without medications. So I wanted to let you know that myself, the reason why I wanted to offer this event, Facebook Live, and this exciting week of prizes and dialogue, information, is so that you could explore the world of holistic healing and whether that just means for your own personal well being and health, or maybe that is something that you would like to take on into your own family and circle of loved ones. And maybe it means that you have seen this chaotic world out there, and maybe a home-based business might be something that is starting to intrigue you and give you a little bit maybe more security if you had something financially to depend on where you can run your own healing business from your home. So I'm going to talk about all of these things. So the first thing, before I say all about that, this group is going to, if you haven't already, I want you to join the group called Welcome New Healers on Facebook, because that is what I want you to comment on throughout from now until next Saturday. Every day, if you can post questions. Maybe you know your neighbor has a mysterious issue, health issue, or your cousin has severe migraines and you want to know how we can help, or even you can help that person. With this time, with COVID, and oh boy, everybody has gone through such a tremendous time here in 2020. It's not been an easy year, but I wanted to share with you how to stay safe, how to stay healthy. And these are things that I'm going to talk about also in this wonderful Facebook Live for this next hour. And then I'm also going to get more into the business side of things if you're interested in that. So let's back up a little bit. I told you who I was, Selene Kapila, founder of ENSELE, a holistic and wellness center. And what we do is all natural. We don't have people that need medications after they work on us, after we work on them. We facilitate your own healing. Our brain and body is designed to heal. So when we can be at our best, when our immune system is at its best, then we can fight off literally anything. And we've seen it. So this, as I was saying, such a challenging time. One of the ways that you personally can keep yourself safe from getting sick, from even COVID, and also you can protect your family from this, and that is keeping your immune system strong, keeping your immune system high and its peak. What are some things that we can do to keep our immune system strong and high and keep ourselves as healthy as we can? Because did you know that if your immune system is strong, it can fight off anything, and also it's going to be more resistant. People who have allergies, a lot of times when we boost their immune system, their allergy goes away. So it's really amazing. I wanted to share with you that by getting good sleep, very, very good for boosting your immune system. By eating healthy, helps your immune system. And by keeping yourself in a higher vibration. And what I mean by that is when you are in fear, when you are worrying, when you are stressed, you are compromising your brain and your body's ability to have strong immunity. And it's very important you recognize what it is that you're doing. Are you tapping into the news and the radio and that's stressing you out? Is it causing you to have fear and worry? So these are things that I want you to all consider and look at because they are huge factors on our health. Did you know that stress is the leading cause of disease and illness. And anyone who knows me knows that I've never been sick a day in my life. And I'm going to knock on wood here, but it's because I am very attentive to the energy that is around me and the things that I tap into. If they make me feel good or better, I know it's raising my vibration. If they are making me feel worse or lower, then it's lowering my vibration and I'm compromising my health. I'm compromising my immunity. And during this time, during COVID, friends, family, to yourself, to everyone you know, remind these people that you do care about, to observe what they're doing to their own lives, their own health. They're compromising probably a lot of their own health by tapping into too much of the negative and not enough of the positive. All right? So I want to go back into a little bit more now that I mentioned how to stay safe with COVID. And we do have at ENSELE many modalities that we offer, which are all natural. And the way I got started with my own business with ENSELE was my aunt I was about 10 years old, and my aunt was very frustrated with the lack of results and answers that she was getting for one of my cousins who was dying of a thyroid disease. And my Aunt Marilyn took it into her own hands to learn and study herbology. And it was through herbs that my cousin got better, yay. And also my grandmother, around that same time, she was about 74, and she was dying of leukemia. We literally said our goodbyes, literally. And then my grandpa was like, no, you can't die. And then my aunt's like, fine, set a date, we'll get you better. My aunt with herbs helped her live to age 93. It was amazing. I mean, that's leukemia, guys. That's amazing. So we don't heal or treat or cure anyone. We facilitate you and your own brain and body's ability to heal. And that is what is so powerful and remarkable. And we do that physically, mentally, emotionally, as well as spiritually. They're all tied together, and we like to look at things in a whole. So it was from that history that motivated me to get more and more into healthcare, more into natural healing. And of course, I went on to learning meditation, learning about energy, learning about everything I could wherein it was natural and it was helpful. So I learned Reiki, I learned massage, I learned acupressure, acupuncture. I learned so many different wonderful modalities in healing. And every time I would learn something else, I would kind of like, okay, well, that's good, but this is a lot faster and more effective. And of course, that continued to propel me forward and forward and forward. And finally, about 15 years ago, I learned about the power of the brain. And my good friend, Mariel Hemingway, you might notice Hemingway, right? She's the granddaughter of Ernest Hemingway. And they had a beautiful, brilliant family, genius minds, but they also had a pattern of abuse, addiction, depression, and suicide. And she came to me and said, Selene, I recognize you as an amazing healer, and with your beautiful company, ENSELE, that heals lots or helps to heal, provide healing for people. What can you do with the brain? And she was very intrigued, and it was her that led me onto the path of learning more about neurosciences and learning more about the brain and the power of the brain. And literally people would walk through my door and I would tell them, don't even say anything what's going on with your health. I did the brain work with our brain optimization, and what would happen is we'd balance the brain basically by mirroring itself back to itself, like, hey brain, look at yourself. And when the brain sees like a cut, it heals your cut, right? Well, when we mirror the brain back to itself, this modality of brain optimization, we're simply in a natural way showing the brain to itself so it can heal any imbalances it might have had because of stress or trauma, right? And so those things anything that is not in balance in our body, anything is wrong that's going on in our body, might first show up as it's non-physical, but eventually stress and trauma and emotional things show up physically in our body, right? So when it shows up physically in our body, it's kind of like our body saying, hello, problem here, issue here, this is not supposed to be happening, and you need to pay attention to me, right? So a lot of times we don't really pay attention to what our body is communicating to us until we actually feel something that's wrong, right? And then these symptoms, you go to the doctor, and these symptoms are then put with a label. You have Lyme, you have schizophrenia, you have lupus, you have Hashimoto's. Well, the brain doesn't know what that is. So you heal the brain, balance the brain gets rid of the symptoms, and then the label goes away. So then fast forward, now we do lots of different modalities, not just the brain work, but I saw how the brain was tied into our nutrition, so into the gut. Also, how outside factors such as heavy metals, parasites, toxins, fungus, bacteria, and viruses all have an impact not only on our immune system, but also on our brain, right? So we decided to add more modalities. So today we help healing through sound, quantum physics, right? Quantum physics, light, sound, and vibration, frequency, same thing. Okay, so we offer lots and lots of modalities, but guess what? I didn't start my business of ENSELE with all those modalities. I started with one thing, you know. I don't use herbs in our business. Not that I don't feel that they are not amazing. I really do. I think herbs are incredible. However, what I have learned over the course of all of my years of experience, that essential oils are 50% more potent than herbs. And what I love about essential herbs as a modality, that if you were thinking something to help yourself, your family, or maybe even get started as a business, the essential oils are incredible because you can literally pull out things from your medicine cabinet and say, instead of Pepto-Bismol, I'm going to use this. Instead of, my NyQuil or Xanax or all those other things that you have in your medicine cabinet, you can literally replace them with what we offer in herbs. And one of the things I wanted to encourage, because if you want to learn, if you're on this call or whatever, you're on this Facebook Live and you want to win a prize, I want to make sure you're asking lots of questions, because so far Miss Leah is going to be my prize winner. So other people out there that are watching me and you want to win a prize today, you better start asking questions or posting or sharing on this Facebook Live. This is going to be one way you're going to win. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to touch in on having explored a great way to dip your toe into the business of being a healer. Maybe you feel passionate about helping others and you want to do it more than just on yourself or your loved ones, your family, etc. You want to offer it more into your own community or your network of people. And I think getting started in a low risk, low cost way where you can see results not only for yourself and your loved ones, but also see results for the people that you're helping, right? So I have researched a lot of different oil making companies, and over the years and over the years and over the years continue to research, and I continue to fall back to one of my favorites, which is doTERRA. doTERRA offers the most pure oils, and they will literally say exactly where they get their lavender from, where they farm it from, where they get all of them, and they're so perfect. If you go to Whole Foods and you get oils from there, they might say this is the oil, but it's not 100% the essential oil that you think you're buying. And I didn't learn that until later, but maybe I can shortcut you, because if that is something that you'd like to learn more about, literally every oil has properties and benefits that can protect you, not only, and we even have, I think there's 4 oils that we mention to have currently where I think it's essential, like On Guard is an amazing oil. It's protective. You can wash your hands with it. You can spray with it. You can have it topically. You can have it aromatically through a filter, just to make sure that you are continually keeping your immune system boosted during this time of COVID, right? But there are other oils that you can use. For example, I'm going to give you a great example. So this lemon oil, I love this. I usually drink water, but I like to have a little lemon squirted in my water. But if you think about it, all I would have to do if I want that same benefit without the cost of lemons going bad, and even having the lemon benefit me 50% times more than actually squirting a lemon into my water, is I can just put a little dropper there into my lemon or water, and now I have something even more amazing. When you're at a restaurant, you can even carry your own little lemon juice and put it into your water, because guess what? How much handling that actual lemon wedge got till it got to you, you're actually getting more benefit by having the essential oil. So you can absolutely cook and, ingest these oils. You can have them as, like I said, smell and aroma. And it's so amazing, these oils. There's literally something for everything. And when we do get clients who call in and they have an issue, we are able to recommend them. So I would encourage you to let me know, whoever is on live, if you yourself have an issue that, or just a curiosity, even for yourself, your loved ones, or even someone you could ask me a question like, okay, what would be a good oil for this or that? Feel free to do that. And like I said, doTERRA, out of all the companies out there that are available, they are truly one of the most amazing companies. Not only do they have a charity where they help the countries all over the world employ them to be helping with the oils and the farming out there. The oils are incredible. They have so many. And I think it would be, if you're interested in your own health or your family's health, or even starting your own business, it would be a super easy way for you to educate yourself on a modality that is very, very powerful in helping, in healing, whether someone has cancer or Lyme disease or dementia or even respiratory problems, allergies. I'm telling you, there's an oil for everything. There's a combination of oils for everything. And it's so exciting. So during this week, I'm going to be sharing with you more and more modalities that we offer. But today's live, I want to keep it simple, wherein I'm going to just share 2 modalities where it's low cost for you to explore and low risk. And there are 2 companies that I have been knowing about and using in ENSELE for 5 to 10 years. And I'm really excited about it, because even though we do these more advanced things like the brain optimization and the light therapy and our bioresonance scanner and all these other crazy state-of-the-art modalities, I want to introduce the easiest, simplest way for you to know, like, is this for me? I'd hate for you to invest in something or start taking a dive in something that might be too overwhelming to take on. I want to mention, though, too, in January, we are launching an ENSELE certification program. So you can be licensed and certified as an ENSELE provider, and you will get access to all of the modalities that we do and training that supports each one of those. But today, I'm going to talk about the essential oils, which I've already started, and I'm also going to talk to you about another favorite product of mine, and they are under LifeWave patches. And these are all natural, just like the essential oils are, all natural. So if someone's like, I have anxiety, I have sleep issues, so let's just pretend sleep. A lot of us don't get enough sleep, and you know what? Sleep is really, really important to keep your immune system high. Do you know how 72% of all people do not get quality sleep. We think, oh, I slept for 10 hours. Well, was it quality sleep of 10 hours? So sleep is a big issue, and I don't want you to be taking Xanax and other types of medical things to help you with your sleep. I'd rather see you do something natural, because we do have oils, that essential oils, that are helpful to calming the mind and putting your mind and body in a state of rest. But we also have these amazing patches, and these patches are bought by LifeWave. And LifeWave, you can order the patches from us here at ENSELE, because you can't order them directly from LifeWave, but I encourage you to check them out, because they have patches to renew and restore your stem cells. Yes, anti-aging. Restore your stem cells means you don't have to pay $10,000 and have stem cells injected into your body with a risk of your body rejecting those. Again, everything we do is non-invasive, without medications, and all natural. These patches, let me explain. So let's say sleep is your issue. You simply can, for sleep, I would recommend you take the sleep patch and you put it right here on your temple. And if I'm not sleeping in 30 minutes, then I can try moving it to another location. If I'm not sleeping in another 30 minutes, then I can move it to the other location, right? And then there's also, I don't even know if I can get my leg up here. On my ankle, right where your ankle bone is. So let me show you. Raise my leg up here. See, right there on the ankle. It fell off. The reason why for a sleep patch I only use half is because they're good for 24 hours, and I wouldn't want to waste the whole patch by tearing off both of these sticky things. Of course, you can use tape or whatever. You even put it inside your sock as you're sleeping. But this is a wonderful, all-natural patch. Now, what is it about the patch? Our body is always emitting heat, right? We have an aura, a subtle body, that, as you can tell, when you just feel yourself, you can feel the energy going off. That our heat, our energy, our own body system, literally when you use the patches, and like I said, we have patches for literally everything, patch combinations for everything under the sun. And these patches will absorb in your skin. There's aminopeptides. So let's say if you have X39 patch, which is the LifeWave stem cell patch to renew and restore your stem cells, so you are actually anti-aging, not only internally, but you will see visible signs externally as well. You will notice that after 24 hours, this little white thing will become more and more translucent, more, it's soaking in your body. And what's inside of here are all natural elements, aminos, etc. Now with the Life Patch one, there's copper peptides. And with copper peptides is what triggers, we have, all these minerals in our own body. We have copper in our body. We have all these things in our own body that our body generates. But with the patch, then what happens is those copper peptides get absorbed into our body and triggers our stem cells to awaken and renew, because as we get older, those stem cells start to fall away, fall apart, and that sort of stuff. So now these two are things I'm going to mention to you as awesome ways. I'm getting a little sunlight, so I'm going to adjust this. There we go. These are the two modalities that I'm going to mention to you. And I see a question there. Thank you so much for asking questions. Remember, asking more questions, making more comments, sharing will give you more chances to win our prize of the day today, which will be announced tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And so these patches, like I said, anything that a person has an issue with, it's kind of like we put the patches on our acupoints. So as you know, we have, just like acupressure and acupuncture with the needles, we do it non-invasively and it helps to open up the energy points, and we have strategically placed different ones, and these are incredible. So if you want to learn more about those, it's lifewave.com, and doTERRA.com is the oils. So if you have an interest in either of those modalities and starting off in a very, very easy way, these are two modalities that ENSELE uses along with our other modalities that I'm going to be sharing during the week that are simple, very affordable, low cost, low risk, while you figure out if maybe you might want to start your own little healing business in the comfort of your own home while we're, and defining your own hours and having your own flexibility of life. You can travel the world and still do your business, right? So this is what's awesome about having your own business. And you can ask me literally anything that you want here. You can say, well, I'd love to have a business. Do I need to be incorporated or not? You can ask me those questions. You can ask me any question about the oils or the patches, okay? But those are two awesome areas where if you were wanting to explore further, you could do that. All right, so yeah, the patches are from doTERRA. I'm sorry, the oils are from doTERRA, and LifeWave is all of the information about the patches. And we've helped people get rid of allergies completely with the patches in as little as one application. We've helped people with strokes, people with MS, people with anxiety, sleep issues, you name it. The oils and the patches are amazing, natural, non-invasive modalities that ENSELE uses that I feel you would have an amazing advantage of learning more about and taking advantage of. So now what's awesome as well, because health is wealth, and we obviously love to look our best. We all want to feel our best, but we want to look our best, right? So yes, both doTERRA and LifeWave have patches and essential oils for our beauty, right? So we have patches and oils to help with beauty, anti-aging, age spots, wrinkles, helping build collagen, helping to renew and restore, our skin, our hair. If your hair seems to be thinning, we can do that with patching, and we can do that with oils. And sometimes it's more than one oil combination that will do it, right? But we can literally address everything in patches and oils. Again, just one of many of our amazing modalities. And yes, thank you. We do have, for high blood pressure, I can tell you that we absolutely can do patching for high blood pressure. And we would give you the acupoints and which patches, because sometimes it's a combination of those patches to be placed. You might need a patch here and a patch here and a patch, wherever that we would tell you where you need patches. And we're here for you. Like if you wanted to start your business or help yourself or your family and someone has high blood pressure, we will tell you which patches you need, and we can tell you exactly where you need to place them. And these patches, like I said, after you can wear them for 24 hours. And when you put the patches on, yes, you can shower with them and they will stay on for 24 hours, and then you can switch them out after 24 hours. So yes, it's so true because, I want everyone to learn and know, and this is my biggest mission, honestly, is letting people know that we have options and alternatives outside of medications and surgeries. I can't tell you how many people, but literally I promise you this, every person who's walked through our door has been able to get off of medications and has been able to avoid surgeries, major surgeries too, like brain tumor surgery, surgery for their spine, surgery for carpal tunnel because they lost complete feeling in their hands, right? So this is so amazing. But I want to say, for the person that mentioned about the oils for high blood pressure, there's this, and you can order it from doTERRA. I'm listing the oils. That's one oil. This is another oil, and then Lang Lang, one of my favorites. So those three oils are amazing for high blood pressure, and you can put it like literally topically on their skin. You can have them inhale it, and we would let you know which ones that you could incorporate in terms of ingestion as well. That is fantastic. You're absolutely right. Like, every medication doesn't get to the root cause. We want to get to the root cause. The patches are not a band-aid, and the essential oils are not a band-aid. They are working on the root cause, which is so exciting, to be able to resolve a health issue fully and permanently, right? So I'm so excited for that. And you can definitely mix the oils. Absolutely. You could even have put them all, and you could rub it to the bottoms of your feet at night. And some of the oils, you can use singly or in combination. And the other thing about the wrinkles, mentioned about beauty and wrinkles, I'm going to mention that one. There's a doTERRA Mortel. I might be spelling a little bit off, but you'll get the idea, frankincense. These are oils here that I just posted for like wrinkles, right? And there's a skin on LifeWave. There is Alaveda, a whole skincare line, and it makes a combination of something for the skin, like a lotion, a cleanser, and a lotion, as well as you use it in conjunction with the Alaveda patches. Also, the X39 patch is phenomenal for anti-aging. So definitely on the, and I'll just put that to Alaveda patch for skin, and then X39 patch. So beauty. These are also great for unique gifts for the holidays. What a great way to give someone a unique gift by giving the gift of health, right? So those are some of the oils and some of the patches for some of the things that you mentioned. Let me go through here and just see if I have any other unanswered questions. I will get into a little bit about nutrition on another Facebook Live, and I'm excited to, there is one product that we sell. It's called, and just a little bit on nutrition, and I won't veer off into it, but it's called Lightning Sticks. And this is one of my favorite products because you basically, remember those old pixie sticks, like those sugar pixie sticks? Well, it has no sugar in it, but it's this little thing. I wish I had one here. Pop it open, pour it on your tongue, let it dissolve, and once it's dissolved, all your body's needed minerals, vitamins are all being 100% absorbed in your body because it goes through your bloodstream, and it goes through the blood-brain barrier, which is very essential, as well as it bypasses the digestion, because a lot of times when we take whatever it may be, vitamins, minerals, herbs, our digestive system sometimes doesn't absorb all of that, right? And we need to make sure that whatever we're doing is working for us. So, awesome. So, I think that I answered most of your questions, and I believe, let me make sure I don't have anything else here that I missed out. Give me just a second. Showed you my personal story and how I became started. my own business. So I want to just say this. We are busier more now because of COVID than ever before. And can I tell you something? If I was to bet money on something, it's only going to get busier. What does that mean? There is an amazing business opportunity for you to take advantage of if you want that. Have a revenue stream. I know a lady who is really one of my greatest friends. She has her own chiropractor business, and her name is Dr. Sandra Hanna. And she makes, after 5 years of just doing doTERRA, she actually stopped doing her business in chiropractic care, but she does all through oils because she had to shut down her business during COVID, but she had additional revenue stream flowing in from her doTERRA business that thank God she had that. It saved her. You know, she has a family and it helped her. And I think it's also very important for us to see ways that we can protect ourselves, right? We want to protect our health because we can't help others unless we help ourselves first, and protect our family, right? And then want to make sure we're protected in this volatile world. You know, will you have a job tomorrow, you know, because your company's shutting things down, right? We really have to look at that. The world is changing right now, right? And we can't be worried about it, but it's there for us to look at what's going on and make yourself stronger, educate yourself, become more aware. We are stepping into a time where everything and information is becoming more and more rapid. Change is happening so fast. And the COVID virus is not the first or last thing that we'll experience in this life. We also see a lot of people leaving this planet because the energy and the vibration is speeding up so fast. And people are leaving this planet rapidly. You probably know a lot of people that have gone and passed away. I know for myself, something that I am very eager to help people with during this time is anxiety and depression. And then because I know about 4 people who've committed suicide, and we don't want that. There is no reason for anyone to commit suicide because we have a way. During COVID, we discovered a way to offer everything we do, literally every modality that we do, including the brain work, we can offer remotely around the world. And I will share more about that with you as well. But literally everything we do, we can do remotely. We can send devices to your home. We can do a lot remotely through the computer, through like Zoom and live sessions. So there's everything we can do. We're not limited by an office. And if you know of someone that needs help, or if you need help, you know, again, please just keep commenting and posting, because I'm going to be doing this whole amazing informational videos and podcasts and all this stuff through Saturday. And I want you to ask me whatever you want. So it's extremely exciting. And like I said, these 2 companies, LifeWave and doTERRA, are incredible companies that have high integrity, that give back. They feed our system. They don't take from our system, right? There's a lot of bad companies out there that aren't really doing good for our economy or good for our people and employment and health, etc. So high integrity, great companies, great products. And no matter what it is, whatever health condition that you might be experiencing or your loved one, through the patches and through the oils, you can help resolve. Your body will be working to resolve those and get them better right from the root. Okay? So does anyone have any more questions? Questions. So here's what I'm going to do. Tomorrow morning at 8, we are going to announce the winner of my first prize, and that is going to be a membership to doTERRA. So you can either purchase these amazing essential oils either wholesale for yourself or for your family, or maybe you want to purchase them at wholesale so you can gift them out, or maybe you want to start your own essential oil business as a healer. This is such a great time to do this because there's not enough of us out there giving the message to people that there's more out there, there's more available to people other than medications and surgeries, which have very big side effects and consequences, absolutely high risk, etc. So a lot of times in life we start with surgeries and medications, and then when those don't work or when they've caused something else to go wrong in our body or brain, then we resort to natural. No, start with the most miraculous things that's worked since ancient times, since Egypt, since Greece, since the American Indians, right? Like they learned all these amazing things, and oils and herbs have been one of the things that they have done. So I'm super excited, and you will get a doTERRA membership. I'm going to mention this tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And not only that, we are also going to be mentioning the next prize. And the prizes are based on the number of shares, posts, and comments, questions, or whatever that you do in our group. So ENSELE has created a group called Welcome New Healers. And I would love for you to, ask as many questions and post or share or whatever, because that's going to increase your chances of winning. So every morning, 8 a.m. from now until Saturday, we are announcing the winner of the day before, and we're announcing the prize of that day. And I'll continue to engage with you and answer your questions. And I'm so excited. I hope you have learned a lot from watching this Facebook Live, and I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me today. And please be a part of our social network. So if you're not already on our Facebook or on our Instagram, we continue to put things out there, information that you need to know, as well as offerings and great prizes and great things that we want to share with you. You can make a difference. And I want to say, being a healer is one of the most rewarding things that you can do, especially if you are not well yourself. Because by removing the focus on yourself and putting it on others is healing in itself. And every day we see miracles, every single day. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't even be able to stand here and talk to you about how these are miraculous. These are 2 of 7 modalities I'm going to be talking to you about, but these are 2 of the most simple, low-cost ways to try yourself and try on your loved ones and try in as a business. That's why I'm introducing to you, because I want to set you up for success. And if you're passionate about helping people, it is truly one of the most rewarding things. And there's no other better time, in my opinion, than now to explore that for yourself. And you will see profound changes, not only to your own health, but to others. And you'll see what a difference you can make. And even if you know that you, maybe by sending, someone who's having anxiety or depression, and you gift them lavender this holiday season, and they tell you later that, I was really having a challenge, a really tough time, and that one thing that you did changed my life, changed the course of my decision of maybe ending my life, hurting myself, or shutting down because I was depressed. I mean, the holidays are a great time and a happy time, but guess what? It's also a very difficult time for a lot of people. And a lot of times people have lost loved ones during this time, or maybe you've gone through a trauma during this time. So it's good for us to keep that in mind, that there are a lot of people during this time, during the holidays, it's the hardest. And open your eyes, open your hearts, open your arms to being more aware of the people around you, whether it's your colleagues, your friends, your neighbors, your community, your associations, your family, your friends. Be a little, open up and see, is there something you can do to change them, change their life, to help them in their life, in their journey. So thank you so much. If you have any other questions, post it now. We have 10 minutes left. And I will say one thing. There's this product on doTERRA, if you can see it, On Guard. So this product On Guard has a combination of oils inside of it already, and it's very, very good. It's very protective. It has the ability for you to put it on topically. There's a spray, and there's On Guard, even I think toothpaste, and there's a whole bunch of products that are On Guard, and they're very protective and immune boosting. And during this time of COVID, I think this is, one of my favorites to have on hand. So very, very exciting. And just a quick little, because I wanted to maximize the time we have left. So for anxiety, if you're looking at the oils or patches, there's something called Nirvana for the patches, but for anxiety, Balance, Wild Orange, and Neroli helps with anxiety. For the patches, for chronic pain or any pain, for the oils, we have Deep Blue, Copaiba, and Wintergreen for the oils. And for the patches, pain, we have Ice Wave. Ice Wave. Yeah, it's Ice Wave patch. For depression, again, for the patches, we have something called Nirvana. And for the oils, we have Elevation, Cheer, and Frankincense. For eczema, for the oils, we have Clear, we have cedarwood, and we have, oh boy, here's another hard pronouncing, helichrysum, right? And yes, the one for anxiety, I will spell for you, Neroli, let's see here, Neroli, okay. For eczema, I mentioned those three, and so Alaveda is the patch for skin. Inflammation, we have the oils good for turmeric, copaiba, and frankincense. And for the patches, we have X39 as well as the Aeon patch. And then insomnia, for the patch for sleep or insomnia, we have the sleep patch. And then the oils, we have lavender, magnolia, and serenity. So I hope that I gave you some good, valuable information on your health, as well as on ideas of business, as well as these two amazing modalities of products that I use personally and we use here at ENSELE. And join the group, and we will talk more then. But I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today, supporting me. I am really excited, and I will count the number of people who've posted and shared, and we will announce our winner tomorrow at 8 a.m. All right. Thank you guys so much. If you have no more questions, I will end this Facebook Live, and I wish you an amazing Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me on your Sunday and taking the time out for the Sunday. All right. So thank you guys. You are awesome and keep being awesome. Stay strong out there. Please don't feed into the stress, the fear, and the worry. Be conscious and cognizant about your energy because we have to keep your energy high. Keep your energy high. How do you know when your energy's high? You feel good. If you feel bad, your energy's low, and what you should do is tap into things that make you feel good. It could be a friend that makes you laugh. It could be a beautiful movie or an inspiring, America's Got Talent, or it could be going for a hike or a walk. It could be any of those things, many more of those things. There's so many different things. Be meditating, but tap into things that bring you up, make you feel good. Stay away from things that cause worry, cause fear, cause stress. Remember, stress is the number one cause of disease and illness. And two amazing tools that I introduced to you today, these two types of products by doTERRA and LifeWave. I love using them. They're so affordable, they're so powerful, and they're available for any condition and situation that might be what you or someone dealing with. All right, so we are out of here. Go and enjoy your day. Mwah. Love you guys.